This might be a little short video, but I was just thinking about coming in here, getting the reactions from people. Especially now that everyone knows he's Bruce.
Just had the mayor on the phone. Says he's sending over an arrest warrant for Bruce Wayne. Shame. Our fax machine had a little accident.
What? Why would the mayor want to arrest Bruce for being Batman? What?
What happened at the asylum doesn't matter. You're Batman to me.
Aww.
So much for Scarecrow.
For a man who won't shut up about fear? Huh. You'd think he could take a taste of it.
Speaking of which, there he is, over there. Let's talk to Deathstroke.
I hope whatever they paid you was worth it, Slade.
The chance to fight you is always worth it, Batman.
I'm flattered.
You should be. When a man earns my respect, that means I do not rest. I devote all of my
He respects
energy,
me.
everything I have, to killing him! I don't care who you are. You're dying just the same. I'm going to make it
That's
my
right.
personal mission to kill you when I get out of here, Batman.
I wonder if any of them comment on the fact that he's been unmasked.
Well, would you Adam and Eve, Bruce bloody Wayne and Batman, the two people I hate most in the world, standing right in front of me?
Pig.
I've never forgiven you, Waynes. The Cobblepot should be running this city, not your stinking family.
Dead Viet Cong. You guys would hit it off.
Why bother with the mask, hero? You got nothing worth hiding now.
I wanted to help people, but Gotham wouldn't let me. Good men don't last here, Bruce. Not when everybody knows who they are.
Oh, look who it is. It's, Stag.
You made it.
When I was airlifted off my ship, I expected to be rescued, not cuffed and thrown in jail.
You're even more deluded than I thought, Stag.
You would know, Batman. You would know.
Oh, by the way, you probably might notice that my Batsuit is now completely clean and fine. That's because you get to unlock what is called the Pristine Edition of this Batsuit. Rather than have to look for one that's all beat up and damaged and dirty, you can just go back to the nicer, cleaning one, which I like.
Bruce Wayne, what a pretty man hiding in that suit, like a big present.
Yeesh.
Rich or poor, it doesn't matter to me. Wayne Manor's next on my list when I get out.
Well, I'll be damned. The billionaire Bruce Wayne. You can add avarice to that ever-growing list of sins.
Scarecrow.
Looks like we both had our secrets, huh, Batman? I can't imagine yours ever involved burning down half the city.
I don't think I can. Scarecrow is just stuck there, just kind of wallowing in his fear. Alright, so from what I understand, on my map here, there's a riddle here. Huh. Ah. Oh, I see. This one was only available after we got to this part in the story. Okay. Well, just like in Arkham City, I'm going to make a separate video where I record me reading all the different Gotham City stories from all the riddles.
I guess things are going to get pretty crazy for you now that everyone knows who you are. If you need any help keeping the press off your back, just let us know.
The whole police department is behind me now.
I knew you wouldn't give yourself up without a plan. As plans go, it was pretty nuts, but it worked.
Last thing you probably want to talk about is what happened out there. All I'll say is, it's good to hear the commissioner's safe.
Speaking of which, where is Jim? Isn't he here at the department? Oh, let's go talk to Barbara. I'm sure she wants to talk about what happened.
Tim and your dad are fine. They're being picked up from the asylum and taken to the mainland.
Oh, that's where they are.
I spoke to them a moment ago. Thanks, Bruce. It's funny. I was waiting for Dad to do his protective father bit. I had it all ready in my head what I was gonna say. But he didn't go there. He just told me that he loved me and that he was proud. Maybe he hit his head.
Maybe he's starting to see you. The real you.
What are you going to do, Bruce?
Finish it.
Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Huh.
Thanks again, Bruce, for going after Tim and Dad. I'm just sorry what it cost you in the end.
What will happen? What is the Nightfall Protocol? Anything more from the doctor here?
I didn't want this. You have to believe me.
I know. Sometimes things go bad. That makes me realize there's some other places we should go check out.
I imagine Bruce Wayne's gonna have a few questions to answer in the morning. Hope you got a plan figured out.
I do, I think. But I should go to the Wayne Tower, talk to Lucius. I should go to the studio, see if Robin is there. Probably not, but Harley will be there.
I don't know if I'm still hallucinating, but I could have sworn I heard guys around here say you were Bruce Wayne. It's true, isn't it? It's really you, Gotham's playboy.
Yep.
I don't know what to say. I mean, Batman's been around for so long, you forget that there's a real person under the mask, you know? Let alone a person like, well, like you. Sorry, no disrespect.
That was all part of my cover, alright? This is the real me.
Didn't think you'd be back here. You know, now that the secret's out.
Oh, these were the people that were captured by Pig.
You're gonna stick around, right, Batman? Don't leave us, please. Not now. You're gonna stick around, right, Batman?
I didn't mean to talk to her again.
Don't
I was
leave
trying to talk to
us,
this
please.
guy.
Not now.
Guess thanks are in order, Batman. You did it again.
Good to see Scarecrow in there getting a taste of his own medicine. Half the reason
This has got Ryder written all over it.
Come on, this is Vale's
Ryder.
story. She's got the inside track.
Somehow I don't think she's the only person with secrets to spill.
So, Mr. Wayne, been to any good parties recently? I can't believe people are actually buying it. I mean, I saw it on TV. It must be true.
Ah, that's the approach you're taking, huh? So let's take a look in here and see how much this is filled up. Here in the evidence room. Ah, look at this. A display for Deathstroke.
One samurai
Nice.
sword used by Slade Wilson, a.k.a. Deathstroke. This guy's got connections. Last time the boys here threw him in a cell, some suits got him out within the week.
By the way, I should show you in the profiles. We have some other ones. We have this one, Red Hood. I didn't even notice that his debut was actually only in February 2005. I mean, that is pretty recent. That was only 10 years ago. Since vanquishing the Arkham Knight persona, Todd was able to lay his vengeance against Batman to rest and begin to heal the damage that was inflicted on him in the asylum. It was during this recovery that Red Hood was born. Now, while he is once again aligned with his former mentor and wanting to rid Gotham of its criminal contingent, Todd's willingness to kill will forever keep them at odds. And we will probably check this out more in the Red Hood DLC, but that will be separate. And if you noticed in that clip in the previous video, the chest piece was off, and he actually had drawn back on the Robin logo back on his chest. So some other profiles were unlocked here, like Vicky Vale and Thomas and Martha Wayne. I mean, if you know anything about Batman, of course you know about those characters. So no experience, no Wayne points right now, but I'll get those later. Ah, the Deacon Blackfire.
One sacrificial knife and prayer book, owned by Deacon Blackfire. This high priest of Crazy Town tried to kill reporter Jack Ryder. Just another religious nut complaining about media bias, I guess.
Huh. Anything else? Any other displays that have been put up? Ah, Scarecrow.
One set of arm-mounted syringes, complete with fear toxin vials and fear toxin canisters, used by Dr. Jonathan Crane, a.k.a. the Scarecrow. Crane nearly turned Gotham City into a toxic wasteland tonight. All just to prove a point. Batman brought him in, like he always does. I just hope it was worth the price.
I got a feeling that he'll say it
One
absolutely
energy
was.
cell, property of Stag Enterprises. You'd think Stag would have enough money not to strike deals with scum like Scarecrow. Well, not anymore. This won't be the only thing we confiscate from Stag Enterprises after tonight.
Huh. Ooh, the Arkham Knight display. The Arkham Knight mask.
Visor, worn by Gotham's newest mystery man, the Arkham Knight. I think Batman knows more about this guy than he's letting on, but I'll ask him about it some other time.
Look at that mask. You know, I guess I'll say this. I'm somewhat disappointed in Rocksteady, just a little bit, because the way that they kind of promoted this, in terms of a PR standpoint, they kind of egged us on that this was going to be a brand new original character, in terms of not just the Arkham Knight himself, but who he was. At least that's what they led us to believe, that whoever the Arkham Knight's true identity was a original character. So a lot of us were like, ooh, really? Who is it really then? I mean, early on, you could kind of tell. You could kind of figure it out. If you knew your knowledge about Batman and his history and the characters, you could kind of figure out and tell who the Arkham Knight really was. So it's a bit of a disappointment that it was kind of an easy figure out that it was Jason Todd, but I don't know. I mean, I like how it was done. I liked, because of the whole story about Jason Todd and him becoming the Red Hood and everything. It's a tragic story of it, and the whole aspect of it. I mean, there was an anime movie about the Red Hood. I think it was called Under the Red Hood, about this whole thing, about how Joker killed Jason Todd. Like, he really killed him. And maybe this was what happened in this game, because I thought maybe Joker didn't actually kill him, but maybe he did. But in the movie, I believe the Al Ghuls actually brought Jason Todd, used the Lazarus Pit, brought him back to life, and then that's how Jason Todd came back to life. He came back with a vengeance, becoming the Red Hood, wanting to get revenge on both Batman and the Joker, being mad that Batman wasn't willing to kill Joker, even after Joker killed Jason Todd. It was a really good movie. At least I really liked it. So, the story of Jason Todd, period, is a pretty good story. I'm just a tad bit disappointed that it wasn't a brand new original character like they told us it was, but I don't mind this direction that they went with Jason Todd. Let's see, is there anyone else to talk to? I just noticed all the fire department guys are not here anymore. Wonder where they are. Really no one else to talk to, really. And as you can see, 99%, or, yeah, capacity. Maximum security has room for one more, and that's the Riddler. Ryder's gone. Wonder where he is.
Guess you're wondering what the Lady of Gotham connection is. Turns out there was a Blackfire tied up with the Miyagani people. His name crops up in
That's one of the tapes you already have. Okay. Well, I just wanted to show you that stuff, that, like, initial reaction stuff. Let's see if they have a reaction.
Sorry about drawing our guns. We're just all on edge around
Oh,
here,
they're
that's
just
all.
saying the same things.
Nothing personal.
There's a reason we didn't know who it was underneath the suit. You had to be separate from us, from everyone. But now that's gone. There has to be a way for you to keep doing this, Batman, to keep fighting. If you go, who's left to protect us?
You are the police department, so that's kind of your job, but I get what you're saying.
There's a reason we didn't know who it was underneath the suit.
Okay, same
you
thing.
had to
Never
be
mind.
separate from us, from
Thank
everyone.
God you're here.
But now that's gone.
You risked your own life to save us. I can't thank you enough, Batman. I know not everyone was that lucky.
How did you do it, Batman? Scarecrow pumped you full of that stuff and you're still standing. And that kind of dosage would have put anyone else on the ground.
That's because I'm the Batman.
Good to hear Gordon's okay. Bet that was quite a shock for him, finding out who you are.
I think, well, he already knew, actually, so.
It's been a long night, Batman. Sure didn't think we'd end up here. Gonna be hard for things to go back to normal after this.
I already saw this. I don't need to see this again. Come on. I can't back out of this. It's making us have to see this again.
I can't leave Nigma at large. I'll find his trophies and put him behind bars.
Oh, that's it in terms of talking to us. So, I just want to make that video of, because I realized going back in there, everyone's probably going to have a reaction to what just happened. Plus being able to talk to other people. I couldn't talk to Scarecrow, he was in the middle. But maybe that's the point, you can't really talk to him right now because he's so consumed by the fear toxin, so... Well, I guess all that's left there to do now is for me to go around. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on a second. There's some other places we can go for a reaction. And I'm kind of curious if possibly the game may actually kind of help reward me for this. Possibly? I don't know. Let's go to Wayne Tower and let's get Lucius Fox's reaction to all this. Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I messed that up. Alright. Let's do this again. Whee! Even higher!
Why, hello
Riddler.
there, Bruce Wayne.
Yep, Bruce Wayne, he knows.
A noble effort, Batman, but did you really believe that I, the Riddler, would fall for such a nakedly implausible charade?
He doesn't believe it.
Except that I have invested time and agonizing time again by some spoiled trust fund fueled hobbyist? I don't believe it. Why, I refuse to believe it. It's not true. True.
He refuses to believe that Batman is Bruce Wayne. Huh. He refuses to believe that someone like Bruce Wayne bested him. Lucius? Hey, Lucius.
I saw the news, Mr. Wayne. I don't know what to say.
It's over, Lucius. After tonight, there will be no more Batman.
Whatever you're planning, sir, I'm sure you're fully prepared. I know you would never abandon this city. If there's anything you need, anything at all.
Thanks, Lucius, for everything.
I guess now we know what happened to the identity thief you were tracking in Arkham City.
I'm curious, are there any new messages because of this?
Bruce? It's Vicky. Are you there?
Nope, it's the same message. Now what about this secretary? Does she have any reaction to this? Is she even here?
Call me, okay?
I can leave via the balcony in the main office.
Wow, I guess maybe Lucius sent the secretary home. It's like, look, you can go home for the night. I was somewhat curious whether or not he may have something like, well, since this is the last night, I have something for you.
I gotta hand it to him. He had me fooled for a minute there.
No, I guess that's it. Well, is there any place else? That's the Riddler's hideout. That's the underground tunnel network. Water treatment. Department store. Department store. Here are the two airships. Ace Chemicals. Oracle's apartment, the clock tower, and the studios. But from what I understand, everyone keeps saying that that he hasn't even made it back yet. So yeah, I mean, obviously you can tell by the map, I got quite a bit of work to do in terms of getting all of Riddler's stuff before we can actually finish the game. I mean, I'm not even sure, you know, I would like to go there and maybe see whether or not Robin is actually there to get his comment on this, but, or even Nightwing. Like, it'd be cool to see Nightwing show up and be like, hey, Bruce, so you want to talk about what happened? Or, I don't know. It's kind of like he had the whole thing with the Penguin, then he just took off. So, anyway, like I said before in the... Huh. So now all the thugs know as well, so yeah. I know I said that in the last video, but I just wanted to get that initial reactions thing. And you know what? What the heck? Why not? Let's just see if we can make ourselves over to the studios.
Batman's unmasked. Gotham's gonna be a different place from now on.
See whether or not Harley Quinn maybe comments on this. Then again, how would she have known? It's not like we left her a feed of the news channels in the studios, but why not? Maybe someone let her know. Maybe Robin actually is back there. I don't know.
We have a riot taking place in Grand Avenue. It's going off down there. Over.
And I wonder if possibly if I face the Riddler again, if Selina, Catwoman, might come back and help me fight him, and if so, because of where we are at in this point in the game, will she actually comment on knowing who he is? That he's Bruce. It's all these different things I'm wondering, like, about all these different characters' reactions to finding out who Batman really is. Alright, let's find out.
Open.
Be like, guess what, Harley? Mr. J is gone. For good this time.
You, a father figure? Don't make me laugh. You overwork and break your staff.
Oh, look at this. The Red Hood logo? Todd? Jason Todd, are you here? Hello, Harley.
Wasn't enough to kill my one and only, huh? You had to go and get the rest of them killed too.
Nothing, huh? Nothing for her to say. Interesting that the Red Hood drew his logo here. The Robin logo, pretty much. Essentially. Well, anyway. You notice how the smile for this thing actually looks like an upside down bat? I wonder if that's intentional. Anyway, I got some work to do. There's plenty of stuff in these studios here for me to get, so maybe I'll go ahead and start working here, work my way out. And yeah, I got a bit of work to do in terms of getting all the Riddler stuff, but when we get towards the end, that's probably when we will be continuing this. And as far as the other DLCs goes, that I'll probably be making a separate playlist of the DLCs for Harley, Red Hood, whatever other DLCs that come out with, you know, with the season pass. So stay tuned.